So I'm really excited to show you guys one of the new things about WPengine. It is workspaces and environments. They just announced this, and you can actually go to the blog post to read more about it. When you go to the blog post, it kind of just goes over the basics of it, but come down here, and there's two separate articles, one for workspaces and one for environments, that explains both of them individually. So here's how I understand it, and this is how we're going to be using it. So inside your dashboard, you can separate workspaces into these different environments or different workspaces for your clients. So for instance, I have all of the benchmark clients that we work with in one grouping. So if I need to go and let's say the company has a change across the board for MLS compliance, I can go through all of these and they're all right here. And I don't have to guess which one of my clients out of all the rest are benchmark clients. So we can also create workspaces for new installs that we're developing. So when we have a brand new client that we're getting ready to start a site with, we would create a new install and put him under the workspace for sites in development. Or maybe we have other different types of workspaces we want to do for different types of websites that we do, like for instance Avada sites. So you can create workspaces to help organize so that you don't log in here and all of a sudden there's 100 installs and they're all grouped together. This makes life a lot easier. The other thing that you can do now is you can add tags. So for instance, you'll see that I have a tag right here, or an environment that is called archive, and that is telling me the way that I'm going to use the archive tag. It basically is a way for you to visualize your projects. So there's several different new environments that you can use. Actually, let's check them out real quick. So they are production, staging, quality assurance, review, development, and archive. Now you can use these in any way you want, but WPengine has given you some ideas of how to use these. The way we're going to use them is we're going to say production, for instance, when I tag a site that is in production. So let's say a new site that we have is, let's see, actually let's go into our other account. So you can see I have a grouping right here of my demo sites. That's another workspace that I've created. So the new one I have is Nashville. So this is a brand new site, and we're going to go ahead and click on it. Now notice I can add it to a workspace. So let's create a workspace right now. We're going to add a workspace, and we're going to say sites in progress. These installs are the sites we are working on right now that are not live. And it actually makes it kind of easy for you because you can quickly come in here and you can choose whatever sites you want that are in production that are not live yet. So you can go through and quickly add them to help you. This is going to help us because this way we don't have to individually do all of these. We can literally just come in here and click the ones that we want real quick and add them all at once into that workspace when we create the workspace. So now I'm going to go back to my workspace and I'm going to click on Nash Villas, and I'm going to add an environment, and I'm going to choose it's in production. Or actually production I think is more, let me see, production. These are generally public facing. So production is going to be live. So I'm going to actually change that, and it's going to say development. So this way I know this site is in development. So when I go back to WPengine, I can see these are development sites and this is a development site. Then if I want to say, let's say this one is live, I can change this environment to production. So it kind of is like adding tags that allow you to discern what this site is. So I can immediately tell which sites are in what stage of the process. So it's more of a visual thing, the environments are, for you to use. Review might be right before you put it up for, make it live. There's all these different, and these are the only environments they have right now. These are the only ones that you're using right now, but they may come up with more in the future. I'm sure that we can also request some, and hopefully they'll add more as time goes on. But you can use them as you want, or you can use them as they've suggested. and we're going to go ahead and use them as what they've the conception is in the way that we see it, so for our business, but that's how you can use them for your business. And I think it's just great that now we can organize things, because I'm a super organizer and I love to be organized, and it helps you find things a lot faster when things are organized. So I'm really excited about this change, and hopefully you guys are too.